That's a rebound foul on Majors. There's no question about that. Majors looking around like, what did I do? No, Will Share, I'm sorry. Will Share contact there on Hohenstein, and Ian's not an easy guy to knock down, I'll tell you. We mentioned the transition D on Majors. They lost track of Majors, and he fired a three from the right corner. For Majors, only his fifth three of the season. Timeout on the court. We'll step aside as well. Texas A&M Kingsville 11, Western New Mexico 9. We'll be back after these messages.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fries.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you.
For 50 years, Clark's Pet Emporium has been your pet's favorite stop. Fish, birds, cats, dogs, reptiles, and small animals. Clark's has built a tradition of friendly, knowledgeable service focused on affordable, quality pet care products and food. Locally owned and operated with 2 convenient locations for all your pet needs, including an extensive selection of gifts for both owners and pets. 11200 Manal Northeast or 4914 Lomas Northeast. Clark's Pet Emporium is celebrating 50 years. Thank you, Albuquerque, the pet supply superstore. ClarksPets.com.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
There was a review, and we're still waiting to see what the decision is. Western New Mexico will inbound the ball underneath their own basket, trailing 11-9 with 12:16 left in the first half. Johnson inbound to McFadden. They're looking for Heath off of a curl, but that was covered. Johnson looking inside for Hohenstein. They'll go away from that. There's Lewis with 10 to shoot. Lewis to drive and kick. Johnson will fire a right wing three and get it. Nice pass from Isaiah Lewis to Joshua Johnson, who, according to Western New Mexico Athletic Director Scott Noble, who I had a conversation with before the game, they have to beg him to shoot sometimes. He's one of their best three-point shooters, if maybe their best. Unselfish player. In between the legs dribbles. Back outside, there's C.J. Smith. Smith driving the basket, driving kick, right wing threes in the air, off the front of the rim, but it batted in the hands of Johnson. Dylan Gooding had a good look at that three from the right wing. There's Joshua Johnson with the driving kick back outside to McFadden to Lewis at the top of the key. Lewis the driving kick. Heath will fire a three from the right left corner. short. McFadden, the offensive rebound, puts it up, and it's a held ball and a good call. Possession arrow pointing towards Texas A&M Kingsville. Good hustle by McFadden, though, and anticipating where that offensive rebound was and being in the right spot, but he had the ball poked away from him. C.J. Smith with it off a pick. Gooding driving the basket. C.J. Smith fires a three and gets it. And Smith blowing a kiss to some of the Javelina fans on the other side there. Smith gives the Javelinas a 13-12 lead. Smith's got a very smooth stroke. There's McFadden with it in the right corner, back outside to Johnson. Heath with it in the left corner. On to work. Outside to Lewis. 13 to shoot for Western. McFadden tried to pass it inside, knocked away. That's going to be a foul on Hohenstein. Hohenstein was there, but the pass was knocked away. Then Ian trying to get it back. Picks up the foul. 13 foul on the Mustangs, 5 on the Javelinas. Holder Peterson will check back in for Western New Mexico. A nice job by Johnson knocking it out of bounds. Alan Singleton is in the lineup now for Texas A&M Kingsville, the 6-foot freshman from League City, Texas. Drone screen inside to Shayer. Shayer out front. Hand off to Jake Majors, back outside to Shayer. He'll fire a three and get it. Nice pass outside from Majors to Shayer, and Shayer's got his first three. 6'8" senior from Corpus Christi, Texas. Gives the Javelinas their biggest lead at 17-12. There's Heath inside to Peterson. Peterson puts it up on the shot inside, misses, but is fouled. Thought the foul was on Majors. They were to call a flop foul on Isaiah Lewis, I think. He said one 14 or 15. So they got a flop foul on Western. There'll be one free throw on one end, or two free throws. Majors puts that one in for an 18-12 lead. And then Peterson will have two shots at the other end. Second free throw by Majors. Majors now 15 of 17 from the charity stripe for 86%. Javelina shooting 74% from the charity stripe as a team. So Peterson will shoot two shots on the other end, trailing 19-12. Peterson's free throws up and in. More substitutions for the Javelinas. Isaiah Payne, the junior, checks back in for the Javelinas. Peterson's second free throw is also in. Also number 5, Sammy Brooks, the senior from Dallas, Texas, back in for Texas A&M Kingsville. 19-14, Javelinas leading. And Dan Quest will check in for Western New Mexico. Quest, the 6'6" graduate from Ontario, Canada, product of Tennessee Tech. Has had some good minutes for the Mustangs. Payne with it, ball reversal to the left side. Step back, three's in the air from the left wing, rattles it in. Sammy Brooks, the senior from Dallas, Texas, gives the Javelinas a 21-14 lead. There's Heath driving to the basket, has it swatted away emphatically by Jake Majors. Sammy Brooks with his 22nd three of the season for Texas A&M Kingsville. Heath inside of Lewis. Lewis will turn and face on the left block. Lewis driving to the basket is fouled by number 3, Isaiah Payne. Kendrick Washington will check in for Texas A&M Kingsville, the 6'5 junior from Houston, Texas. Javelinas have some nice sides in their lineup. 6'8 Will Shayer, 6'7 Kavon Booker. They've got some definite 6'5 Kendrick Washington. Lewis free throws up, and it's good. Foul was whistled on Marcus Jones-Green. That's his second. Second free throw by Lewis is also good. 21-16. Here comes Singleton. Sammy Brooks. Brooks steps out of bounds. That ball back to Western New Mexico. Javelinas on the season only averaging 11.1 turnovers per game while forcing the opponents to 18.4. Western New Mexico averaging 14.9 turnovers while forcing the opponent to 15.4. Tony Avalos back in for Western. There's Quest with it at the top of the key. Looking for Littles off the curl. Littles back outside the Heath. He's chased off the three, stops and pops just inside the three-point line and gets it. Nice job by Littles and his penetration in looking for his shooters. And Heath cuts the lead to 21-18. There's Brooks outside to C.J. Smith. You got to watch Smith. Smith is such a volume shooter. Brooks will fire another three. It's off the front of the rim. Short, but rebound tip back out to C.J. Smith. Smith splits two defenders, driving kick. Good ball moving brigade. Good job by Littles. Littles knocked that ball out of bounds. Ball back to Texas A&M Kingsville with 13 to shoot. Littles has been active in the passing lanes. Substitution for the Javelinas. Ja Robertson, another 6'8 guy. So they've got 6'8, 6'7, 6'8, 6'7. Definitely got some size on this roster. C.J. Smith back outside to Brooks. Smith being guarded by Avalos. Step back and fires the three. Spins it in. And another kiss for the crowd. C.J. Smith gives the Javelinas a 24-18 lead. Smith and Avalos really going at it. There's Quest driving to the basket. Nice move by Quest, but swatted away. There's Sammy Brooks up the right side, pushing with pace. Brooks drives into the body of Lewis. Leaves it short, but C.J. Smith the rebound. Brooks will fire a corner three. Too strong, but there's a whistle. Let's see, the rebound foul is on, I think, on Western. Coach Gibson not very happy, I think, about the call that they didn't get. So timeout on the floor. Texas A&M International 24, Western New Mexico 18. Will be back after these messages.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
For 50 years, Clark's Pet Emporium has been your pet's favorite stop. Fish, birds, cats, dogs, reptiles, and small animals. Clark's has built a tradition of friendly, knowledgeable service focused on affordable, quality pet care products and food. Locally owned and operated with 2 convenient locations for all your pet needs, including an extensive selection of gifts for both owners and pets. 11200 Manal Northeast or 4914 Lomas Northeast. Clark's Pet Emporium is celebrating 50 years. Thank you, Albuquerque, the pet supply superstore. ClarksPets.com.
7:38 left first half. Texas A&M Kingsville will play International on Saturday, leading Western New Mexico 24-18. Ed Nunez along with producer Josh Brown. Thank you for joining us on the Lone Star Conference Network, Mustang Radio, and Comcast Channel 26 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, ProView Networks. C.J. Smith will inbound the ball for Texas A&M Kingsville. Smith looking for Singleton, fires a three from the corner and gets it. That's a great set by the Javelinas. Washington with the three. It's a great set and run to perfection to give the Javelinas a 26-18 lead. Avalos driving Back outside to Littles. There's Avalos with it in the right corner. Pass to Quest. Quest loses it. Turnover. Here's Payne in transition pass. Nice block by Avalos from behind. John Robertson was ready to put that away with a two-hand hammer. Avalos knocked it out of bounds off of Robertson. So that's great hustle by Tony Avalos in transition. Robertson was ready to put an emphatic stamp on that, but Avalos, as we mentioned, great hustle from behind to block it. Nice crowd here tonight. We mentioned that. Avalos crossover dribble. Well, Tony was wide open. He loses control. Steal by Smith. Ahead to Payne. Payne has it knocked away by Littles. Good job by Littles. Or by Heath. And then Heath loses control. Out of bounds back to the Javelinas. A lot of helter-skelter action here both ways. Dylan Gooding will check back in for Texas A&M Kingsville. The junior from Killeen, Texas. Javelinas by 8. There's Brooks with it back outside to Washington. Brooks finds it out in an open lane. Passes it off to Robertson, but there's a foul on Isaiah Lewis, I believe. Lewis, the junior from Little Elm, Texas. They're waiting to bring in Jason Clark, another 6'7" body to throw at the Mustangs. Robertson will shoot 2 on the foul by Lewis. Robertson 0 of 1 from the charity stripe this season. And that one didn't even touch the rim. That was way off. Robertson averaging 1.8 points per game. He'll check out. And another freshman for the Javelinas, Jason Clark. 6'7" will check in. You check out 1 6'8" guy and you bring in a 6'7" guy. Avalos backdoor to Lewis. He'll put it home with the two-hand hammer. Nice job by the Mustangs in a half-court set. Easy two-hand slam for Isaiah Lewis. There's Washington out front. Sammy Brooks working against Heath. Straightaway threes in the air. Spins out by Clark. Clark had a good look at it. Avalos in transition. Avalos pulls through, lays it up, puts it in. Good job by Tony. Tony had the strength there to pull through and cuts the Javelina lead to 4, 26-22. C.J. Smith out front to Gooding on the left wing. Inside to Clark, and he banks it home. Nice shot by Clark, up and under. He had to be very aware of Ola Peterson there. Foul out front on number 5, Sammy Brooks. Peterson with 33 blocks on the season is one of the leaders in Division II in the nation in blocking shots. So Clark did a good job in getting the score there. Jalen McFadden will check back in for Western New Mexico. Avalos free throw, no good. Avalos is going to have to really try to control C.J. Smith there. C.J. Smith's a good ball player, as is Avalos. Shot is in the air. It's short by Gooding. Rebound Peterson. Here comes Littles. Nice pass to Heath, but there's traffic down there on the left block. Back outside to Littles. Littles more of a driver and slasher. Avalos was thinking about launching a 3, right elbow extended to Peterson. Hand off to Avalos. 11 to shoot. Avalos tried to throw it outside. Taken away by C.J. Smith. Wide open 3 from the top of the keys. Up and good by number 10, Dylan Gooding. So the Javelinas turning a turnover into points. They lead now by 9, 31-22. There's Littles out front. To Heath on the right wing. Littles drive and kick. Avalos left corner 3, spins out. McFadden the offensive rebound. Inside to Peterson. who throws it down emphatically with the one-hand hammer. Wow, what a dunk by Peterson there on a great pass by McFadden. And that gets the whole Western New Mexico fan base. Let's take a look at the replay here. Watch this pass by McFadden and the emphatic one-hand hammer by Peterson. Peterson was fouled, I believe, too, so he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And that brought the Western New Mexico contingent here to their feet. Even the Javelina fans were oohing and on about that one, and they should. Peterson's free throws in the air, rolls it in. Cuts the lead to 31-25, 4:05 left first half. Lauren Cash back in for Western. Well, that's a tough pick there. Driving to the basket is Avery Creighton back outside to Jones Green. They have a lot of players that can really nice pass inside. And Thayer lays it up and scores. That's a nice pocket pass, and Will Chair, the nice catch there, good hands. 8-point lead by the Javelinas. Heath will fire straight away three. It's out the front. Rebound taken down by Avery Creighton. There's Gooding driving to the basket. It's blocked by Littles, but Littles is out of bounds. Littles has played, so Littles might be shaken up here a little bit. Come out on the floor. Texas A&M Kingsville leading 33-25.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but always outweigh the negativity.
Protective Services is a proud supporter of sports and New Mexico youth athletics. It's residential and commercial in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, call 505-824-20. Visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
In Division 2, student athletes make an impression on their communities. Division 2 student athletes want to make truly be part of their surrounding community engagement. Thousands of students from various backgrounds interact who view them as role models and leaves a positive and perhaps even impression on all those involved. We rise to the opportunity. Community engagement, ours.
3:22 left first half. Kingsville leading West 3:25. Three's up good by Jake Majors. On out, another set play by the Javelinas. They've got their biggest lead at 36-20. Majors second first half. The Javelinas really run some bets, and they run them well. The half court plays, very well coached team. There's Heath and McFadden. Plus, they've got some guys that can basketball. That helps. 6 to shoot. They've got to get Manuel White to the game. There's DJ Heath. He fires a contested three. That's an air ball at the buzzer. So West really ran that shot clock and tried to get a look and had to fire a contested three. Manuel White in the ball game now for Western New Mexico, the redshirt senior from Katy, Texas. There's Majors back outside to Avery Creighton. Driving to threes in the air by Jones. Doesn't get the bounce. Peterson has it bounced out of his hands, but out of bounds on Will Shayer. DJ Hurd working against Dylan Gooding. Out to Emmanuel White. There's Peterson out front. There'll be foul on the cut by the Javelinas. It'll be a shooting situation for Western. Nineteen fouls on the Javelinas, 7 on Western New Mexico. Jalen McFadden will shoot 2. McFadden, the senior from Rockford, Illinois, a product of CSU San Bernardino. Free throw is no good. McFadden on the season, 14 of 27 now for the charity stripe, 53%. Scoring at 4.5 points per game. McFadden's second free throw rattles in. Mustangs trailing by 10 now with 2:05 left in the first half. There's Gooding out front to Kendrick Washington. Majors nearly dribbled that basketball. Off of a pick, straightaway threes up short, but offensive rebound by Shayer, puts it up and is fouled by Peterson. So Shayer beat Peterson to the offensive glass there and he'll shoot 2. Shayer puts it in. Shayer 22 of 34 now, 66%. Averages 5.6 points per game for Texas A&M Kingsville. 37-26 now, the Javelinas leading. Ian Hohenstein back in for Western New Mexico. Shayer's second free throw is also good. 38-26 now, 12-point lead. Biggest lead for the Javelinas. Heat driving to the basket, driving kick. Emmanuel White's corner. Three's up good. Nice pass from DJ Heath to White, catch and shoot. That's what they need from White. Cuts the lead to 38-29. Emmanuel White came billed as a shooter, the transfer from UTEP. They need that from him. There's CJ Smith out front. Ball reversal. Washington fires a 3 and puts that in. So it's as soon as Western gets and Washington answers that for a 12-point Javelina lead. Javelinas had made 131 three-point shots coming into the game, shooting at a 33% clip. There's White again in the right corner, 9 to shoot for Western. McFadden trying to dump it off inside. McFadden will fire a 15-footer off the front of the rim. 38 seconds left in the first half. Cash really can't have his hand on there. And Smith is right to get upset about that. Shayer set another beast of a pick. There's Washington with it, stops and pops from the free throw line, gets it, fouled, and has a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. But Kendrick Washington squared up to the basket, was fouled by Hohenstein, I believe, and he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. You mentioned this offense for Texas A&M. Let's take a look at the replay here. And McFadden didn't close out, really. Washington went right by him, and Hohenstein had to help out and picks up the personal. Free throw by Washington's in the air, puts it in. 44-29 now. There's Heath in the front court to Emmanuel White. White elbow jumpers in the air, good. Emmanuel White came off the bench and scored 5 points so far. 3 seconds left. Shot up at the buzzer. It's no good. At the half, Texas A&M Kingsville 44, Western New Mexico 31. We'll be back with a first half recap after these messages.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi, Rawhide. Welcome to the Murray Hotel. Let me help you come. I know that I'm here with us. Murray Hotel was built in 19, and it almost to complete the first ever hotel. For your Murray Hotel, we have free Wi-Fi with continental style breakfast, cater, and
Nelson, he's got to really want to be the ball.
Dagger.
Goes inside to Duke, guarded by Trujillo, and the finish. On the drive, yes.
Got it.
She slipped. Montoya. Wide open. Jason Montoya. Quick final. White up. Hit. First chance and a 3-point. And a free throw. Hill. Give it to the Hawks. And now what?
No matter what type of vehicle you're looking for, Hatch Toyota State Line, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Silver City has the vehicle that will fit you.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, backed by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Plan your adventure at WNMU.edu.
Hatch Ford of Silver City is your hometown dealership and home of the Ford Bronco. If you're looking for an SUV, car, or truck, Hatch Ford of Silver City has what you're looking for. Hatch Ford of Silver City is a proud supporter of Western New Mexico athletics and is a sure touchdown. Visit Hatch Ford of Silver City today.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Western New Mexico University is creating meaningful online experiences for students who choose to learn beyond the classroom. Western New Mexico University, rethinking online. Learn more at WNMU.edu.
is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
For 50 years, Clark's Pet Emporium has been your pet's favorite stop. Fish, birds, cats, dogs, reptiles, and small animals. Clark's has built a tradition of friendly, knowledgeable service focused on affordable, quality pet care products and food. Locally owned and operated with 2 convenient locations for all your pet needs, including an extensive selection of gifts for both owners and pets. 11200 Manal Northeast or 4914 Lomas Northeast. Clark's Pet Emporium is celebrating 50 years. Thank you, Albuquerque. The Pet Supply Super. ClarksPets.com.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Drags Quarter, the campus of Western New Mexico University at the half. It's Texas A&M Kingsville 44, Western New Mexico 31. Let's go over some first half statistics for you. Field goal percentage, 15-36 for the Javelinas, 41%, 11-22 for Western at 50%. Three-point line, 8 of 20 for the Javelinas, 40%. Western New Mexico was 3 of 9 for 33%. Rebounds, Javelinas had 17, Western New Mexico had 13. Largest lead for the Javelinas was 15, for Western New Mexico was 5. Assists, 10 for the Javelinas, 7 for Western New Mexico. Steals, here's another thing. Steals, 7 steals for the Javelinas and 1 for Western New Mexico. The Javelinas average 8 steals a game. They've got 7 in the first half. And they turn, let's see what points off of turnovers, 11 for the Javelinas, 2 for Western New Mexico. So that pretty much turnovers, 12 for Western, 4 for the Javelinas. Let's take a look at some individual stats. C.J. Smith led the Javelinas with 11 points. Jake Majors had 8. Smith had 3 3-pointers. Majors had 2. The Javelinas overall 8 3-pointers in the first half. And for 3-pointers, they make 7 a game, so they've already got 8 in the first half. For Western New Mexico, leading the way for the Mustangs, Ola Peterson had 7 points. DJ Heath had 9. Tony Avalos had 2. Joshua Johnson with 4. Isaiah Lewis with 4. Jalen McFadden with 1, and Emmanuel White gave the Mustangs some good minutes off the bench. He had 5. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter, or for the second half, after these messages.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Discover your adventure today at WNMU.edu.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Fools yesterday, huh?
Bags are packed, are you ready to go? This time tomorrow we'll be on the road, riding with you in the sunnier days. I wouldn't want it any other way, taking the good with the ups and downs. I wanna see how the world turns round. Let's go adventure in the deep blue sea. Home is with you wherever that may be. Home is with you wherever that may be.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
Welcome back to Drags Court on the campus of Western New Mexico University. Just getting ready here for the start of the second half. Texas A&M Kingsville has outscored their opponents 705 to 566. Western New Mexico has actually outscored their opponents 612 to 546. Ed Nunez along with producer Josh Brown. Once again, thank you for joining us on the Lone Star Conference Network, Mustang Radio, and ProView Networks, Channel 26, back in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Western New Mexico trying to stop an 8-game win streak here by the Javelinas. Javelinas, we mentioned, beating DBU, Dallas Baptist University, 66-48 last week, and then UT Tyler. Western New Mexico, nice backdoor play to Littles. Lays it up and scores. So nice set to start the third quarter. Peterson came up on the left elbow, and Littles cut back door for an easy layup. Western trailing by 11 now, 44-33. We've seen Western New Mexico make some great second half comebacks here. It's going to take a great defensive effort because these Javelinas can spread you out. They can shoot. They can pass the ball. There's Smith driving to the basket. Lays it up with the right hand. No good. Share of the rebound. Smith outside, back outside to Majors. Good ball movement. Driving to the basket is Gooding. Hand straight up. Nearly taken away by Heath. And Heath batted it out of bounds, but back to the Javelinas. That's a thing about Texas A&M Kingsville we mentioned. They move the ball well. They have good shooters. And the big men that they bring in, Shayer's a good big man sets. Look at the pick Shayer sets. Shayer rolls to the ball real well as well. Shayer will go to work on Peterson. Puts it up with the left hand. Hook short, but the offensive rebound by Shayer. Puts it up and scores to the left. Peterson didn't get the offensive rebound, and Peterson's looking around like, I need some help here. And Shayer, the easy layup there, gives the Javelinas a 13-point lead again, 46-33. Little's the hesitation move. Went into Shayer and definitely got a foul there, that's for sure. The official across the court had to pick that one up. The lead official on the baseline passed on that one, but it's the right call. Littles will shoot 2. Little's the distributor in their first half. Did a good job of driving and kicking. Assists on the season. Little's leading Western with Little's first free throw is too strong. Leading Western New Mexico with 35 assists coming into this game. Little's the transfer, the graduate from Florida A&M, from Augusta, Georgia. A long way from home. He stayed here over the holidays. Second free throw is also spins out. 36 of 49 from the charity stripe before that one for 73%. Now 36 of 51. Majors fires a straightaway 3 and gets it. Third 3 of the game for Majors. Jake Majors, the junior from Corpus Christi, gives the Javelinas an 18-point lead at 49-33. No, I'm sorry, a 17-point lead. There's Heath. Cash will fire a 3. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound by C.J. Smith, pushing with pace up the middle of the floor. There's Smith working on Avalos. Back outside the Majors. Green fadeaways up good. Marcus Jones-Green gives the Javelinas an 18-point lead, and Zane Gibson wants a timeout. Will step aside as well. Texas A&M Kingsville 51, Western New Mexico 33. Will be back after these messages.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. No matter what type of vehicle you're looking for, Hatch Toyota State Line, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Silver City has the vehicle that will fit you.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Texas A&M Kingsville on a 7-2 run to start the second half. They lead 51-33, and they'll pick up full court. Ball bounded to Avalos. Ahead to DJ Heath. Javelinas will go into a 2-3 zone defense now. Lob to Peterson, who puts it away with a 2-hand hammer. Good job by Avalos in finding Peterson open on the right backside for the flush. Peterson, his second slam of the game. He had an emphatic slam in the first half with a nice pass from Jalen McFadden. Javelinas will spread you out, and you have to guard space. That's what makes them so good. There's Smith back outside the Majors. They've got guys that can handle the ball and go to the basket. Swatted away by Peterson. Great block by Ola. Foul in transition, and I don't know how Marcos Jones-Green can't even question that. That's an obvious foul. And Jones-Green's a little bit upset about that foul. Let's take a look at the block here. Watch this block by Peterson. 26th block of the season by Peterson. And he kept it in play, and that's a good thing. A lot of guys will block shots and block it out of bounds, and Peterson kept it in play there. Peterson, the senior, 6'9 senior from Bronschois, Denmark. Also played at Youngstown State. I'd expect we'd see Emmanuel White sometime in the second half. Came off the bench and gave the Mustangs 5 points. They need scoring. They've been waiting for White to bust loose. There's Peterson driving to the basket, lays it up, blocked away. Great block there by Kendrick Washington on the help. Thought Peterson might try to slam that, but Washington, the 6'5 junior, came across and made a nice block. Cash nearly stole that. I'm still not sure Amarian Cash, who suffered a hamstring injury in December, is all the way back. He explosiveness is there, but I think he's still straining with that a little bit. Good defense on Avery Creighton by Cash, and that's an easy call there. Cash with a hold outside. Second team foul. That's a first team foul on Cash. Cash, the 6'3" senior from Phoenix, Arizona. Stopping and popping just past the free throw line was Isaiah Payne, but another offensive rebound and a foul on Western. The Mustangs not getting those second chance shots, and Zane Gibson looking across, he's got to get Isaiah Lewis in. Those second chance shots, when you're trying to cut into a lead, really are a detriment to any team's attempt to come back. Got to get the rebounds. Washington will shoot 2 shots. A free throw in the air, good. Washington averaging 4.3 points per game. 13 of 17 now from the charity stripe, 75%. Isaiah Lewis in the game now for Western. Keith Littles will sit down. I wouldn't expect we'd see Littles out for long. Washington's second free throw is short. Rebound of Marin Cash. There's Heath Lewis, and Western New Mexico will run some offense here. Backdoor to Lewis, or to Cash. Back outside to Avalos. 10 to shoot. Cash drives to the basket, puts it up. No, it's going to be on the floor. They're going to call that on the floor in the NBA. That would have counted. Devon Booker will check back in for Texas A&M Kingsville. 6'7" junior from San Antonio. Ball back outside to Peterson. Cash will stop and fire a jumper and off the front of the rim. Out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by Avery Creighton. The immediate timeout on the floor, 15:54 left in the game. Texas A&M Kingsville 52, Western New Mexico 35.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hatch Ford of Silver City is your hometown dealership and home of the Ford Bronco. If you're looking for an SUV, car, or truck, Hatch Ford of Silver City has what you're looking for. Hatch Ford of Silver City is a proud supporter of Western New Mexico athletics and is a sure touchdown. Visit Hatch Ford of Silver City today.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
15:54 left, second half. Texas A&M Kingsville leading Western New Mexico 52-35. Javelina is trying to win their 9th straight. Ball inbounded to Avalos. There's Peterson out front. Back outside to Cash. Pass to Lewis. Back outside to Avalos. He'll fire a 3. Spins around the rim. Short. Rebound Avery Creighton. He'll push with pace up the left side of the floor. Pace outside to Isaiah Payne. To Washington to Sammy Brooks. Payne out front working on. He stops and pops the pull-up jumper. Puts it in. Boy, they're good on those pull-ups. Isaiah Payne giving the Javelinas their biggest lead at 19, 54-35. Avalos was open. Passes it to Heath on the right wing. Lewis is trying to go to work one-on-one. Heath will fire a jumper. Too strong off the back of the rim. There's Creighton Avery with it, and Joshua Johnson will check back in. Johnson right there Payne right there Creighton Avery dribbling right there at the Mustang logo. There's Sammy Brooks with it. Brooks tried to bank it home too strong. Avalos rebound up the right side of the floor. Split two defenders, and he's fouled in transition by number 5, Sammy Brooks. Joshua Johnson will inbound the ball right in front of the Mustang bench. Avalos working on Isaiah Payne. Drive and kick. Lewis fires a corner 3. Too long. And a rebound foul is going to be on Devin Booker, I think. Kevon Booker. Kevon Booker picks up the personal. And Western New Mexico inbound the ball in front of their own, underneath their own basket. Johnson chased off the 3. Dribbling to the right baseline. Puts up a corner 3. Short. Peterson the offensive rebound on the left side. Tried to scoop it up with a reverse. Too strong. Western New Mexico had 2 good looks there. Comes up empty. Creighton Avery with it back outside to Kendrick Washington. Kevon Booker will fire from 15 and get it. Booker's just a very good shooter. We saw him hit a fadeaway, and he's going to catch and shoot. He's got a nice shooting stroke. Javelina's lead now 56-35. Off a double pick, Avalos out front. Avalos driving to the basket. Tried to bank it home too hard. Booker the rebound. Ahead to Jake Majors. Majors says, let's set it up. There's Majors out front, though. Javelinas will slow it down. Isaiah Payne will set it up. Foul on Tony Avalos. C.J. Smith will check back in for the Javelinas. Javelinas leading 56-35, biggest lead of the game for Texas A&M Kingsville. Good move by Dylan Gooding. Gooding tried to pass it back out to Majors. Straightaway 3 for Washington's up off the front of the rim. Peterson gobbles up the rebound for the Mustangs. Washington had a nice look from straight away. 12:47 left in the game. Avalos will drive to the basket, into the body of Booker. Peterson tried to come in and slam it home, but he's fouled. He'll be fouled by Kevon Booker, I believe. Booker's asking he didn't agree with the call. Oh, the Peterson will shoot too. Let's take a look at the replay. Look at Peterson coming in from nowhere. Peterson's already had 2 slam dunks on the night. Free throw by Peterson is up and in. Will Shayer back in for Texas A&M Kingsville, a 6'8 senior from Corpus Christi. Second free throw by Peterson is also up and in. DJ Smith to Jake Majors, who has 3 threes tonight. Back outside to Smith, up working off a pick by Shayer. Shayer set some really good picks. Smith's going to be fouled by Avalos. And Smith, a deft ball handler, in and out dribble, quickness. He's a hard guy to guard. They're hard to guard. That's the best way to put it. They'll spread it out. You have to guard them in space. If you make a defensive mistake, they'll make you pay. Bottom line. There's Shayer with another pick. Washington fires a straightaway 3 and gets it. Washington straightaway 3, and Javelina's leading now 59-37. There's Heath off the pick by Peterson. Heath driving to the basket into the lane, puts it up and scores. Nice shot by Heath. Going into traffic and laying it up. Javelinas by 20 now. There's Majors with it on the left wing inside to Scher on the left elbow. Scher the handoff, another pull-up jumpers in the air. It's too strong by Goulding, but the rebound by Gooding. Rebound back out to the Javelinas. And their rare turnover there. Just a careless one there, and it's going to be a timeout on the floor. Texas A&M Kingsville leading Western New Mexico 59-39. We'll be back after these messages.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Western New Mexico University is creating meaningful online experiences for students who choose to learn beyond the classroom. Western New Mexico University, rethinking online. Learn more at WNMU.edu.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Being a champion takes more than skill.
11:24 left, second half. Texas A&M Kingsville on an 8-game win streak, leading Western New Mexico 59-39. Ed Nunez, along with producer Josh Brown. Thank you for joining us this evening on the Lone Star Conference Network, Mustang Radio, and ProView Networks Comcast Channel 26 back in Albuquerque. There's Peterson to Lewis. Lewis trying to pass it into Peterson, had it poked away. We mentioned the Javelinas already had 7 steals in the first half. They've got about 9 now. There's Scher on the right block, backing in. Nice move by Scher. Little shimmy move a la Akeem Olajuwon, puts it up with the left hand and scores. Beautiful move by Scher. That's nice footwork there, and there's Heath going in the body. And a run out here for the Javelinas. Tried to slam it, but blocked away by McFadden. Good block by McFadden. Dylan Gooding tried to slam that home, and McFadden blocked that away. There's C.J. Smith. He'll fire a 3 and get it. Boy, they're so offensively efficient, and C.J. Smith has another kiss for the crowd. 64-39 now. Johnson to Isaiah Lewis. Inside to McFadden on the left block. McFadden will go to work on Gooding. Nearly had his pass batted away. 12 to shoot. Peterson spinning in the lane. Up and under. Wild shot. Peterson the rebound. Puts it in. Scher came across and tried to block it away, but Peterson put it home. 64-31. Good. Nobody picks up Gooding in transition. Mustangs are losing their shooters. Smith will fire another 3. That's too strong. There's Heath driving kick. Johnson's corner 3 in the air. Good. Nice job by Heath in finding Joshua Johnson open to the left corner to cut the lead to 20, 64-44. There's Scher within the right corner. Washington will fire another 3. Finally missed one. Johnson the rebound for Western New Mexico, pushing with pace. That's a foul there on Majors. Majors says, I'm not going to let it go by. I'm just going to pick up the foul. Majors, the 6'1 junior from Corpus Christi. Ian Hohenstein will check back in for Western. And wholesale changes for the Javelinas. Joshua Johnson will shoot 2. 17th foul on the Javelinas. First foul on number 13, Jake Majors. 14 fouls so far in Western New Mexico. Johnson will shoot 2. Or 101, I'm sorry. Free throw in the air, good. Joshua Johnson averaging 7.8 points per game. 35 of 47 from the charity stripe, 74%. Western shooting 64% as a team. C.J. Smith with 14 points to lead. The Javelinas score now 64-46. Ola Peterson with 15 and DJ Heath with 11 to lead Western New Mexico. Pull-up jumpers in the air, short. And there's a rebound foul is going to be on number 5, I believe, Sammy Brooks. So it'll be shooting for Western New Mexico. Johnson will go back to the line. Western New Mexico still has time here. They've got to get a lot of stops. And we mentioned, we don't want to belabor the point, but this is a tough team to guard in space. Very tough team to guard one-on-one. Johnson's free throw's good. Western New Mexico so far from the free throw line, 10 of 16. Javelinas 7 of 10. Javelinas shooting 41% from the field, 23 of 56. Western New Mexico 16 of 39. Johnson, 4 free throws in a row, cuts the lead to 64-48. We've seen Western New Mexico do it before. Javelinas have outscored the Mustangs 20-16 in the second half. There's Avery Creighton working on Johnson. To Kevon Booker. There's Jones Green back outside to Booker. In and out dribble there. 5 to shoot. Wild shot there, way off by Avery Creighton. Rebound Hohenstein ahead to Heath. Euro step layup with the left, slides off the rim. Hohenstein chases down the rebound. Back outside to Lewis to McFadden. Around the back dribble, McFadden glides to the basket. Offensive foul. That's a tough call there on McFadden, but probably the right one. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside as well. Texas A&M Kingsville 64, Western New Mexico 48.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
For 50 years, Clark's Pet Emporium has been your pet's favorite stop. Fish, birds, cats, dogs, reptiles, and small animals. Clark's has built a tradition of friendly, knowledgeable service focused on affordable, quality pet care products and food. Locally owned and operated with 2 convenient locations for all your pet needs, including an extensive selection of gifts for both owners and pets. 11200 Manal Northeast or 4914 Lomas Northeast. Clark's Pet Emporium is celebrating 50 years. Thank you, Albuquerque, the Pet Supply Superstore. ClarksPets.com.
Texas A&M Kingsville 64, Western New Mexico 48. 7:50 left in the game. Ball head to Avery Creighton. Creighton trying to drive it inside to Kevon Booker, spinning, puts it up and hammers it home with a 2-hand hammer. Not an emphatic one, but he did dunk it. Javelinas lead now by 18. Another good set by the Javelinas. They're very tough to stop. Have a lot of scorers, a lot of ball handlers. It's not that Western's defense has been that bad. The offense has been good. Lewis with it. Will fire to Heath. He'll fire a jumper and put it in. DJ Heath puts it in. A 3-pointer for Western. They trail 66-51. Kevon Booker will turn and face on Hohenstein. Booker can shoot that shot. Nice ball movement. Jones Green fires a 3 and gets it. Again, the ball movement, the ball reversal, they know each other well. It's been tough for Western to get any stops. He drives to the basket. That's an easy call there. He fouled. He's been very good tonight. I think sometimes I was thinking early in the year, and they were getting used to playing with each other. A little too unselfish. Now Heath has figured, like, hey, I've got to score. If we're going to win, I have to score. Keith Littles has been sitting over there a long time for Western. See if he's going to get back in here soon. The Littles have been very good tonight, too, as far as distributing and dishing out for Western New Mexico. Joshua Johnson with 2 threes tonight for Western. Peterson has 13. He's